Hello, sexy human souls. Welcome to Center of Light Foundation. As always, we are the tribe, we are the nation. Tonight, we're going to be speaking about passion. 4 elements of success. I'm going to give you the receipt, the recipe. So right now there is a major thunderstorm going on with a tornado warning to midnight, I believe. I just heard a banging on my door. Who's there? It's your neighbor. The lady who, a few years ago, if you've been following Center of Light for a while, the lady said, "The great I am is bringing Jesus to the trap." Well, she knocked on my door. She said, "Look at your car." And the water is coming up. It's midway my tire. It should be resolving itself soon. Stop raining soon. But it came down pretty good. So tonight we're speaking about one of 4 elements. We're probably going to speak about the 5 elements as well, knowing me and Swamji. Tonight is passion, part 1. 4 elements of success. If you would, hello Rena, hello Lore, hello Dana Troller. Practice what I'm sharing in these next 4 videos presentations. Tonight is part 1, passion. The next one will be sincerity, humility, and vulnerability. Recipe for success. How do I know? I feel it. The door is opening for me. I was told, and I feel it drawing ever nigh, ever near. These are the components that I've been using most of my life. I've been very successful pretty much at everything I've ever done, touched, if you will. So I'm saying this because it's a fact. At least it is for me. So it's true for me and may not be true for you. But it is true for you. Because success is success, no matter how you stroke your paintbrush. You artist of your life, you. Hello, my sister Kathy. I want to say hi to everyone. Give me a second. I love people. I have to say hi. Louis Machi in the house. Scott, guitar and gunslinging fool. So tonight we're going to be speaking about one of 4 elements. Next is going to be sincerity, humility, and vulnerability. But tonight is passion. Part 1. Recipe for success. It costs you nothing except paying attention. Many spiritualists will tell you, don't worry about saving the world. It's too big of a feat. Save yourself and you do save the world. I hear you. Totally on board with that program. But what could happen if you try to save the world? You Messiah, you. You son or daughter of God. Brother in Christ. What would happen if you tried to save the world with all passion, tenacity, muster, cojones, balls, tits, whatever word you choose that gets down to the grits? That's passion. The crazy people who think they can change the world are the ones that do. Einstein was crazy. Tesla was crazy. Jesus was so crazy they killed him. Martin Luther King, they killed him too. John F. Kennedy, they killed him too. And you get the idea. Passion. What is passion? It's think about it in loving relationships or even a one-night stand. If that floats your boat, you get in your canoe and you get to stroking. Canoe and stroking. Passion. the want, the fire, like sexual energy. It's when you assert yourself, when you grab the bull by the horns, dear Lord, you will go for the ride of your life. Passion. It's a fire, I tell you. It's a fire that starts at the base of your spine and rises into the belly region. It's always in the spine, but it rises up at least to the belly. Have you ever heard of the phrase, fire in the belly? M. Scott Peck, phenomenal book, psychiatrist. And then when it begins to meet in the heart, and then when you have a meeting of the mind with passion, the third eye opens up completely. It may take a while, it may take 2 days, it may take 2 lifetimes. It's all up to you to engage the fire, the engine, the gasoline, that spiritual furnace, in all earnest, lives in all of us. What is that? What is that that's keeping your heart alive and you're not even doing it? Passion. The passion of the Christ. So willing to do this beautiful thing of sacrifice. Christ. People who sacrifice their life for the sake of another is a Christed act. That's true passion. You with me? Police officers, all of them, most of them, the good ones, the ones who follow the law, they get killed in action. That's a Christed act. I'm here to protect and serve. And if it takes me going down, I'm willing to go in myself so much and get right with my Lord, my Creator, my Maker. That's passion. Passion is a fire, I tell you. There is a furnace that burns in all of us. Are you igniting yours? Are you putting the bellows to it? I am. And I'm getting, I am. And I am. And I'm getting amazing results. Even if it's just absolute peace alone. I'm getting that. I am that. We are that. That we are. Do you have it in you? However old you may be, in your spiritual 30-year-old eternity-ness. They say that when we go back to spirit, we are about the age of 30 years old forever, kind of thing. Being a child, yet being an adult. That cusp, that place, that space. What is passion? If you have a sexual partner, you know what that is. It's the same thing. It's very applicable all across the board in every area of your life. It's like, it's the active. I want to penetrate this situation with my will. But will you do it? It's the fire. It's the want. It's the horniness. It's the, I'm so randy. It's being in that space of having this energy move in you so intensely that you have no choice but to respond to its promptings. That's passion. Some people do it with music. Some people do it with tantra. Some people do it with mantra. Some people do it with art. Some people do it with flowers. Many seconds, many hours. Some people naturally fall into passion. We all do, and it's not some. We all do. When we all do what we love, passion, the fire gets stoked and the mind becomes unchoked because the heart now leads the way. And the heart is the furnace of creation. Every night, every minute, every second, every day. It's the heart, it's passion, it's fire. Some people choose simply where they are. And that's beautiful. If that's what you want, then here's a $20 bill to buy more gas to go to the same place, the place of sameness for yourself. Whatever that is. I support you in doing what you want. Why do I do what I do? One reason, out of many I've named, this one reason is when you begin to implement your passion for eternal betterment and to be conscious of that, danger goes away. All danger. When you die, all danger goes away. When you're alive, that's not always the case. Until we bite on the carrot of grace, then what we love is in our space. Life, lifetimes, eternity eventually resolves itself. It evolves itself. It compounds itself. It profounds itself to you're no longer not only in trouble, but you're no longer in danger, as in you're no longer in trouble. On the double lickety split, if you can implement what I am offering, you will get with that program, and then you will understand, and in your enlightening and your realizations and your understanding will hasten the arrival of the passion of your own Christed being. Passion. 4 elements of success. Tonight is number 1. Tomorrow or soon, number 2 is sincerity. I really mean it. Passion is the fire, the active. Sincerity is the inactive. It's the passive. Fire is the and sincerity is the Humility is the om, and vulnerability is the ah. Exposing your core. We have all been used to the cycle of existing. Passion will get you out of the cycle of existing. What is the cycle of existing? Obey, consume, reproduce, repeat. So as of yesterday, I fell deeper into passion, having sexual, sensual, everlasting loving relations with God. I've now incorporated a new component, and a new component very passionately I have done. O sweet divine Lord, you are the life fragrance that comes from the open lotus flower. Passionately, when I go into the cave of Samadhi, praying for hours, doesn't make me better than anyone. It makes me sincere than most. But likewise, when you join in this program, all of your programmings that you have been taught, you bought into, will flee from you. And the Christ will reveal itself. This is my new prayer. Om Sri Sai Ram Guru Deva Datta, reveal yourself to me. God, Jesus, whatever it is that is your principle for higher evaluation of self to achieve the majesty you know deep down inside of your heart you deserve. Often we swerve off course. Is begin to somewhat, in this context, almost take up a begging posture. I don't mean begging like you're lacking, begging like you're drooling. Reveal yourself to me in your true form, in your true essence. This is the passion of the Christ. Jesus was calling out to Christ itself, reveal itself to me. He had a different design than most of us, which is you're going to have to lay your body down. We're all going to have to lay our body down eventually, but it's not required of us to do so. We can have heaven, Jesus, Buddha, that which is all powerful, that which is all good for everyone and everyone alike across the board, no matter your lifestyle, your sexual preference, your country, your religion, your caste, your code, your creed, sect, none of that. That's noise, that's nonsense. Passion is wanting out of the matrix of this is my life, I accept it as it is. God, consciousness, relations is for those who really want it. Dear Lord, reveal yourself to me. And whatever it is I am not doing, reveal that to me so I can begin to the ensuing of bringing you into my conscious frame of reference. This is passion. It's not only about seeing God, which it is because all things are, it's everywhere. It's about having exactly what you want if you such a one who dares. And I swears to you, I am that guy. Join me. Let me join you. Let's join together. And as a feather blown on the breath of God, we will reach forever. From Swamiji, who is Swamiji? Swamiji is God on earth today. You can believe it or not, it doesn't matter. Jesus, in the form of this being, passionately, yet again, is here on earth today. Swamiji Viswayogi, Bhagwan Sri 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 Viswayogi Swamiji Maharaj. I ask for a sign in my praying because I've been living on my musical bank account nest for 2 years. But I have invested in something else for many. And that nest is ever dwindling. It's nerving, yet it's exciting, like a roller coaster ride. In other words, very soon, the only place I might have to live is on the moon because my funds are dwindling. I think that's Jody. My brother Scott says 3-3. It's always about 369. Hello, Kelly Bird. Hello, Rhonda. So myself living in absolute trust is a must for all of us. It's going to get squirrely. It can get squirrely. But I trust. So what I have done for myself very passionately is search within my soul, not really, search within the monkey of my mind. Keith, and many people say, Keith, how are you going to survive? I don't need money to survive. So I've conquered the mountain of one of my fears. How am I going to get along, little doggy? How am I going to get along? Roof, roof. I'm going to forever exist. I have confidence in that. Creates a greater level of trust. Swamiji says, this is representative for me, validating to me for myself, because I need to hear this from me. Because when I said, please reveal yourself to me, this came across my feed this morning. Divine daily thought. And this is what Swamiji says, which many of us have been doing for years. If you keep doing what you believe in, I don't believe in it. I know it. If you keep doing what you believe in, one day your hard work will make you a king at the level you want. Your patience is the investment for it. Passion. What is it? It's you being full of yourself. Believe it. Don't believe the lie about your ego. Your ego is God itself showing you actually more so the path than the illumined factors of your life. Because in the illumined factors of your life, God has already recognized. The areas of your life that you have joy, that you have passionately sought out, simply proves, validates to you God is present because you are joyful. Your ego is actually, in this regard, more beautiful because it's God kicking you basically into your pants. That best friend that you got drunk at the bar and you got a little stupid and they loved you so much that they threw you against the wall and slapped you across your face and said, "Wake up, man. You're causing a whole bunch of trouble. You're about to go to jail." This is what the ego is. How beautiful is that? That you are surrounded, enfolded by grace always. Always. All space ways. Always. But passion comes into play. Passion play. When you're ready to get horny, sexual, sensual, intimate, vulnerable, sincere, humble about taking your clothes off, your spiritual clothes off, and exposing yourself to the truth of who you are. Until then, nothing happens. Nothing. At all. You know those moments when you met the right person, at least for the moment, or forever, or you had the magic happen when you got this phone call out of nowhere from someone who gifted you a beautiful something. And you know that just prior to that, a few weeks before, a few days before, you did some pretty magical things, casting some spiritual, God-loving juju, and it brought about this gumbo, this cosmic gumbo of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, space, because you implemented your 4 elements: passion, sincerity, humility, vulnerability. So we have 5 and 4, which is 9. It's the number of the divine. There's no number higher than 9. Well, we'll keep, what about 10, 11, 12? There's no number higher than 9. These begin to become concepts. 9 is the embodiment of all the other integers and digits and quotients before it. 3, 6, 9. Song break. That was pretty intense, and I'm grateful. Who is Swamji? I'll give you a glimpse, and then we'll go to a song. Here we go. This is Swamji.
ओम गम श्रीं लक्ष्मी गणपतये नमः। गुरुमध्ये स्थितं विश्वं, विश्वमध्ये स्थितो गुरुः, गुरुर्विश्वं न चान्योऽस्ति, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। विश्वश्रीनिवास गुरुदत्तं, विश्वश्रीनिवास गुरुदत्तं, विश्वऋषीश्वर हृदयनिवासं, विश्वऋषीश्वर हृदयनिवासं, विश्वश्रीनिवास गुरुदत्तम्। अपुरूपं परमाद्भुतरूपम्, अपुरूपं परमाद्भुतरूपम्, अपुरूपं परमाद्भुतरूपम्, आत्मा
making one of 100 million pieces, making one of each and every heart, giving one love like you really mean it, seeing one in each other every day. Loving one is how to get to heaven, sharing one love that you are, hearing one, that little voice inside, being one with all the people, teaching one all the children about love, finding one your own peaceful heart, causing one to feel peace too, and that's the way, and that's the way to be one. Being one that lives to make a difference, caring for one who really needs a friend, opening one to truth that they see, yeah, lifting one to dwell in the kingdom, dwell in the kingdom, sending one only thoughts of happiness, receiving one love that's your gift, think as one ends the separation, being one saves the world, teaching one all the children about love, finding one your own peaceful heart, causing one to feel peace too, and that's the way. Teaching one all the children about love, finding one your own peaceful heart, cause the world to feel peace too, and that's the way. And that's the way to be one. To be one. To be one.
Welcome back to Center of Light Foundation. We are the tribe. We are the nation of light. We're the children of the divine. If you don't mind, claim it. Don't blame it on someone else. What is passion? What does it actually look like? It looks a lot like this. However you choose to engage in your bliss, it's sort of like this. Oh, sweet divine Lord, you are the fragrance, the life fragrance that comes from the open lotus flower reveal yourself to me. When you mean that, God will appear to you. And when I say it will appear to you, you can't begin to expect how it's going to arrive, because it would be God. It needs to come as a surprise that you never thought of, felt of, that lifts us above anything we could ever have believed it actually is. It's called passion. And when you fashion yourself in such a way, God will reveal itself to you every second, every minute, every hour, every day. This is the integration process that all religion at its level of the intention of being pure has been designed for, to bring you to the brink of dying in all of our crying, that we move through the web of illusion, the net of the spider. Tonight is one of 4 in a series called 4 Elements of Success. You follow this recipe, money back guarantee, costs you nothing, to gain everything. People have said it differently throughout. If you watch these, if you're into these multi-millionaires like Think Rich, Grow Rich, 7 Principles of a Successful Mindset, whatever those books are, same idea, said differently. Very short, in fact. Passion is the sexual, sensual, intimate energy of being with your highest ideal. Some people call it God. Some people call it family. Some people call it Jesus. Some people call it a good time at the bar. Some people, whatever it is that's your highest ideal in your framework. If you want more of that, those frames in your life, you don't have to work so hard any longer. You don't. Tonight for me is sort of like chicken soup. Chicken soup for the soul of a highway mystic. I like traveling spiritually. I'm a mystic. I want to know. It's imperative. Passion is a powerful driving force that fuels our deepest desires and motivates us to pursue our goals with determination and enthusiasm. Versus, well, I'm going to go to college and take up a business major, and I'm not sure, but I'm just going to go into business for now. That's not passion at all. Passion is, I know exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put the all of me into it. The all of me into it. All of me. All of it. Nothing can stop this force, this power, of course, that lives in me. It's moving, and I'm going to ride it to the end. Passion is a powerful driving force that fuels our deepest desires and motivates us to pursue our goals with determination and enthusiasm. It is an intense emotion. Oh my God, it is so alive in me. I so hope it's so alive in you. An intense emotion that ignites a fire within all of us, compelling us to channel, to channel our energy towards something we truly care about. What my passion is to help other people who are not broken, but may feel that they are unspoken. My mission, my life, is to give them a voice, to give them the choice to become conscious, responsible, creating individuals. Passion is different from a passing interest or hobby, as it encompasses a sense of purpose Everyone wants to feel purposeful, alive, and that they matter, and you do matter. And meaning that transcends mere enjoyment. It inspires us to push beyond our limits, overcome obstacles, and persistence in the face of adversity. I warn you, you're going to have to go through a whole heck of a lot. Maybe you don't. God bless you if you're such a one. Trouble to reach your goal, because it's all been instilled in us. It's stolen your soul. Stay with the program, my friend. Whether it be career, a cause, a relationship, or creative endeavor, passion imbues our lives with a sense of vitality. I feel alive. I have a hard-on for life, if you will. Fulfillment. It is a force that connects us to our innermost selves and helps us to find our place in the world. Passion is a multifaceted concept that can manifest in various aspects of life. Dear Lord, Om Sri Sai Ram Gurudeva Datta, reveal yourself to me. It is an intense feeling that drives us to pursue a particular activity or goal with enthusiasm, dedication, and commitment. Passion is the fuel that powers our dreams, aspirations, and ambitions, and is what gives meaning and purpose to our lives. It's the fire in the belly. It's the fire in the heart. It's the fire in the mind that is clear. At its core, passion is a deep-seated emotion that arises, it erects from within us. It's an inner calling. The divine is calling us. The question becomes, are we answering the phone? It is an inner calling that compels us to act, to create, to explore, and to achieve. Passion can take many forms, ranging from a burning desire for artistic expression to a drive for social justice. It's really about social justice, actually. Or a love for an adventure or exploration. Passion is often associated with hobbies, interests, and creative pursuits. And I just read that. However, passion is not limited to leisure activities. It can also manifest in the realm of work or career. People who are passionate about their jobs tend to have a sense of purpose and fulfillment in their work, their play. You play the rest of your life, you'll never work ever again. Ever. Whatever that saying is. Passionate individuals often find that their work aligns with their values and interests, allowing them to make a meaningful contribution to society. Passion is also an essential component of personal relationships. Romantic passion. It's the same air. It's the same horniness. It's all applicable across the board in your life. Passionate love can lead to greater intimacy, commitment, and happiness in relationships. However, it is worth noting that passion alone is not enough to sustain a healthy, long-term relationship. Hence, the rest of these presentations for this 4-part series, we need sincerity, I mean it. Passion is Sincerity is I mean the Humility is I'm feeling the that I've launched. And vulnerability is the manifested, validating itself to you. Passion is a complex and multifaceted concept that can manifest in various aspects, as I've read a moment ago. So in this moment, what I'm offering, you believe in Jesus, you believe in some baby Jesus so much that you ask the adult Christ in you to reveal itself. So what is passion? Passion is that I will do whatever it takes to have such revelation with my Lord, there is no way it's not going to happen. That is true passion. So now, soon, comes the presentation about sincerity. I'm on fire. I'm in passion. It is my new fashion, how I conduct myself. I'm in it to win it. Sincerity becomes, I mean it. That's the next level. And I mean it. We're going to talk about this real soon. Passion, my friend. It's about getting naked in front of your Creator who already knows what you look like, what you smell like, what you taste like, what you sound like. It's about revealing yourself, not for the Creator's benefit so they can God, man, woman, gender, less, can finally see you. It's about passion, is about our allowing ourselves to be okay with being seen. Oh my God. This is the life of Jesus the Nazarene. If you want to stand before your Creator, who already knows every idiosyncrasy about you, you have to own up. Confess, if you will. No more guess. You have to become naked, exposed. Tonight is passion. One part in the passion play of the Christ, the passion of the Christ, which is you. Part one, passion. 4 elements of success. Money back guarantee, and it costs you nothing except you paying attention. Passion. I'm hot on the trail of doing this thing. Sincerity is, I mean it. Humility is, I know nothing. Show me the way, versus me dictating how it's all going to go down. And vulnerability is opening yourself up so much that your core self is exposed to the world, no matter who gives a what about what you think, feel, and or do, provided you do not encumber, infringe, impinge on the rights of other people. This is what I mean when I always say, hello, you sexy, divine human soul. From a few years ago, passion. What is passion? It looks a lot like this. Hello everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard here, spiritual teacher, best-selling author, and radio show host of Center of Light Radio, which broadcasts every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find that show at centeroflightradio.com. I've been having a lot of response, overwhelming response at that, of these Burst of Light installments. I really enjoy doing them. I love empowering people with the tools they need so they can create their best life. That's my gig. You can call me the Passion Guru. I love giving the tools of empowerment to you. That gift was given to me by someone many, many years ago, and I love paying it forward. Today, I want to talk to you about manifesting, the art of manifesting your life. It is an art. We manifest our lives all the time, whether we know that we do it deliberately or not, consciously or not. Our life, as I said before, is an ongoing, never-ending prayer. And what we ask for, consciously or not, we get. So even though we manifest our lives by default, wouldn't you agree that we might as well get with the conscious deliberate program of manifesting so we can have exactly what we want. I did talk to you in a past installment about how asking for nothing, wanting nothing, and letting go brings all that which you want into your life. But also there's the active part of that, which is doing your part to consciously create deliberately. How do you do that? The first and foremost principle I would like to offer to you, and I'm sure many of you spiritualists out there understand that everything is connected. You've heard in the spiritual movement, we are one, we are all one. It doesn't mean exactly that you are always one with people, but it also means that you're one with everything. That chair, that car, that person as well. But every aspect of the outer world, it's just a reflection of your inner self. As they say in the movie, The Matrix, there is no spoon. This is the absolute truth of it. There is no spoon. There is no chair. There is no job. There is no partner. There is no money. It's all you. It's all about you. And so the nuts and bolts of it is to take the idea from here. It's to take the idea that you're connected to every here and bring it here, all one, and really begin to explore and play with this energy. And as you begin to manipulate yourself in this way, you will learn, you will refine the process, and your outward manifestations, or the lack thereof, will be the sounding board for you to test, to judge how you are doing in the process of developing your manifesting muscles. When I want to create something in my life, I use passion, I use sincerity, I use fire, I use one-pointed focus. I have also learned to remove myself of the belief that, am I really going to get this? It is a fact. And it's more of a learning curve that I have to go through for each particular thing or idea that I want to manifest in my life. But the idea is to become the very thing that you are wanting to show up in your experience. For example, let's just use a car. Hot rod. Nice red Ferrari. This is something you want. Yeah, but that's really out of my league. It's a little expensive. Just keep in mind, this might be the perfect analogy for you because you believe it's out of your league and it's very expensive. And the upkeep and the maintenance would be up there in the dollar figures. But this is all belief inside of one person's head. So how do I get this Ferrari, Mr. Keith Blanchard? Well, I'm still working on that myself. But I can tell you that this manifesting technique has worked wonders in my life. For example, the Ferrari. If you want this car, you have to make it real within yourself. It's not about the money. What you really want is not the car. What you really want is the feeling that the red Ferrari will bring you. So what I suggest you do is go down to the car dealership who has such automobiles on their lot. Look at one, admire it, touch it, appreciate it, sit in the seat. Ask if you can test drive the car. Do this once a week, once a month. Make the experience real. Feel the car, feel the steering wheel in your hand, feel the engine as it purrs under you. You have to make this tangible within yourself and be excited about it because it's that level of excitement that will bring about the car into your experience. But yeah, Keith, where will I get the money? It's not about the money. That is not your job. Your job is not the knowing how. The job is firing up your own Ferrari here, your own automobile, your own fire, your own spiritual Ferrari engine. Who knows? You may help someone one day who happens to be a multi-gazillionaire. And through your helping, the car may be gifted to you. Now, you can use this technique in any area of your life. You want a particular relationship in your life. Be that particular relationship. And by law, it will manifest in your life. How does it go in the movie? I think it's The Secret. This lady was talking about the idea, I'm going to paraphrase this, of course, that she wanted a mate. And she realized that she kept sleeping in the middle of the bed, not realizing that she's taking up the whole bed, hogging the whole bed, and couldn't see how she was not leaving room in her life for a mate to show up and occupy one particular side of the bed. And she was doing the same thing, parking her car in her 2-car garage, right in the middle, so another car couldn't fit. Another person could not fit in her life. When this dawned upon her of what she was doing and metaphorically saying to the universe, she began to park her car on one side of the garage, leaving room for someone else to park their car in her spiritual garage. But also, at the same time, she began to sleep on her favorite side of the bed, leaving room for that same particular person to show up in her life. And as I said before in another Burst of Light installment, it's about making yourself available, making yourself open. You have to have an emptiness about you for that which you want to call into your life to show up. And then again, the principle applies. Realize that you are not separate from that which you want to bring into your experience. Well, yeah, Keith, I know. It goes way beyond that. In fact, it's a lot more subtler. It's easier than it is difficult. Relax into that experience. Believe in yourself. Believe in the power. The power that lives in your heart is the power that creates worlds and universes. So a simple red Ferrari should be easy, right? Well, it is. I leave this with you. Get to working on manifesting your dreams. Keith Anthony Blanchard here. Again, you can find me at keithanthonyblanchard.com or centeroflightradio.com. I look forward to seeing you on my shows on Monday. I have great guests, scientists, doctors, people who have walked their talk and are ready and willing to empower you with the wisdom and knowledge that they have gleaned through their life experience. Peace, love, and light to you. Chat with you soon. And always remember, ease into bliss. Have a phenomenal day. Welcome back to Center of Light Foundation. We are the tribe, we are the nation of light. You are a child, really, you're now an adult, by no one's fault, of the divine. You're an adult of the divine. We're all waking up to what is yours and to what is mine. Do you have the fire of life in you, or are you simply existing? What is it you're missing? I can tell you. I can say a whole bunch of bullshit. What you're missing is the essence of knowing yourself. There is no one else. It's you. Do you care? Do you dare? Do you swear? Will you swear to live so passionately that when you lay your body down, in, up, forward, toward, a beautiful possibility, do you ascribe to that subscription? Will you sign on board? It's you. The most beautiful thing that has ever been created is you. Well, Keith, what about it's you? The whole point of the life of Jesus, Buddha, and the like, it's you. They understood it was me, them. Now it's he, him, she, him, sink or swim. The cosmic gate is open. I'm definitely hoping that you fall so passionately into yourself that you die and become born anew, which we all have been way overdue to do. You're a sexy human being. Know that. Live that. Be that. Express that. And everything beyond all of that will come to you. Makes sense to me. Passion. Tonight. Soon, sincerity. Part 2. Part 3 is humility. Part 4 is vulnerability. I promise you, I swear to you, if you engage in what I've been offering through this presentation tonight, you will become a tribe member in the nation of divine conscious light. You are loved beyond measure. It is my pleasure.